them hating what the money pile up. Come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the Don't try to act like you don't know where we be, neither. We in the club all the time.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the New England Patriots. Into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
A
carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Partner, is that what you call a quick hitter? That was actually a bolt of lightning, wasn't it? Right out of the gate.
And, of course, on the heels of him winning AFC Offensive Player of the Week 1 week ago.
Here goes tonight.
On the ground, here's a 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, May. And this one too low. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Deep to return is Calvin Austin. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 20.
Set.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, this defense for the Pats, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Again, it's Hampton. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Crowd right.
Here's Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Fourth down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. This is fielded at the 27. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Patriots take over
at their own 38-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3-and-out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Patriots at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To throw, it's May. He'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Gotta like what we're seeing from him so far in this game. This is the 3rd game of the season, and he's already accumulated an AFC Offensive Player of the Week award in this young year.
Yeah, week 2 was his. The announcement came Wednesday that he got that award. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing here is May. He's got it complete to Diggs right side. Calling a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down. That is his 951st NFL reception. So 49 away from 1,000, but 951. That ties him with Andre Reed.
Oh, I love the trigger there because Andre Reed caught the ball any part of the field and specialized in traffic, similar to what we've seen throughout his career as well. Does not mind going across the middle and making big-time catches.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra.
Now a hit and a loose football. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the end. To the red zone at the 20-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded it. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Here's May. That's complete, right around the 8. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's good. 4 on Patriots. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll throw with May. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the shotgun, May with it. Touchdown! A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
So an early 10-0 lead for him now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Short throw to Disley. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second down and 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. And his throw is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the intended receiver on the play. And it's 3rd and 4. We can look at this Patriots defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it. Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Jones on the return. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 31-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time we look at repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the gun, it's May. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get it just short of the 45 at the 44. Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter, and he's got a first down. To the air, May. And this one's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Henderson running straight ahead. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the shotgun, it's May. Throw, but incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt.
For the Patriots.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Back to Hampton on first down. And he'll get this up just shy of the 40.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. A run once more with Hampton. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
And it's 3rd down.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Herbert now. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. yards the pickup, first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
On to give, it's Vidal. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And this really is a good defense because what they've done is focus on stopping the running game and being physical against it.
And the numbers, they really bear that out. They're currently 5th in the National Football League in rushing defense. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. In motion, the tight end. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, a Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Patriots are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 48.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Get some 9 yards and a first.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9 now. And Diggs has it. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum and were moving the football. But something that was built on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Look at the big fella go. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Right. Hey, go lion. Set.
Here's Herbert. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Got his man. It's Williams. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down, it's May. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own 33-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now a 2nd and 10.
59. 10. 80.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
All right, here we go, front.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down.
No gain on it.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Your front.
Looking to throw. May. Short pass caught by Henry. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here is 3rd and 5.
What's that? 30.
From the gun again to Henderson. Well, this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
They forget knowing what the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They have more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
They'll try and throw for it with May. And this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kyle Williams, 38 yards. And the Pats take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The extra point now for Borregales. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score. It's 20. Chargers 7.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one finds McConkey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, hits Hampton. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Second down and a yard.
Set. Hey, Ray. Hey, go lion. Set.
Here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton, 26 yards. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead will shrink to 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun, May with it. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here is May. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. To throw, it's May. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
6-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard
The Charger drive about to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was on the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll work inside here, Hampton. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Milton Williams there on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
This is 2nd and 8.
12. Home to right.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Flush to his right. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's a hard-earned yard there as he takes a pretty good jolt at the end of that one.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now it's Herbert. And incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
59.
Herbert now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And his kick is good. And that'll move him back within 6 now.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. They'll throw with May. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's May. To the right side and intercepted. And his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Kappa.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
And Herbert, his 3rd interception. And the Pats force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll find Henderson out of the backfield here. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that?
From the shotgun, it's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. To the air, May.
That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
May going to try to throw for it.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Elijah Molden.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough.
Line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Herbert. In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. They'll set up the screen to Hampton.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Looking to throw. May.
It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
This offense on 3rd down today, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Deion Henry.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he is out of bounds but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Back to throw. Herbert flushed out right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And this brings up a 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 21.
Herbert throwing again. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get it.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Delta, 59. Ready?
They snap it to Herbert. And will be intercepted.
Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually...
And caught up! And picked up by the Chargers. Racing to the end zone. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He's got another 1st down, and he's also just a few yards short of 200 for the ball game. Henderson. And he has met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Down the sideline he goes. And
Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson, 66 yards. And the Patriots are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Out of the gun, Herbert. That's caught. It's Austin left side. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely to pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air again, Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's second down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down. Now it's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The Chargers on 3rd down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 57 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert now. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And
They'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the 31, Herbert. That's caught. He gets it out to Austin. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 17-yard line.
The Chargers first down.
Set. Black 80. Black. Ready.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Flush to his right. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Operating from the gun. Herbert is going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Kappa. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover.
Yeah. Please ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My thing I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks. To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. All right, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa, and all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You going from the dog or some bum? Alright, they're gonna click. 911, all over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him. Alright, Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. Come on, the mic. That's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all on the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk. Put them in the stand. You keep off. That you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud. Everybody come out. When the body burn out. Sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth. I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Foxborough. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Go ahead.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua pushed out to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The first carry here for Devon Achane. We'll get this to about midfield. Del Pettis there to make the play. 37. Here's Tunga Bailoa. He got his man. It's Hill. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Miami.
First down, Miami.
Top on three, kick. Wait.
That one intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
First play, and May goes to the air. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now, it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
It's a big hit for the Patriots. An even 40 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
May to throw on 2nd down. The pass rush gets into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
They'll stay on the ground if they can. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 23, here's second down and 5. Throwing is Tua. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. He was looking for Nick Westbrook-Akine there. Now it's going to be third down.
Go ahead.
Tua, give it to Achane. It looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's done enough. They convert on third down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Back to throw is Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, 21's here. They're right here. Solo left side. Right there.
Now it's Tua. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And third down coming up. To throw is Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. They get 18 on the pitching catch. Good for a Dolphins first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field,
nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Christian Barmore in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. On the carry is Achane. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 27-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is May.
May's pass. Complete to number 81, Austin Hooper. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
From
3.
the 35, here's second and 3. Working out of the gun. It's May. The look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And this one caught along the sideline. The city already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield. So it'll be no catch and 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. 3rd and 2. Here we go. On 3rd and 2, it's May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They're going. It's May. That's taken in.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's May again. That is brought in at the 10. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's May. And that'll be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it looking at 4th down and 2. They'll go. Here's May. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on downs. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Aiken. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Right here.
Tua. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
Go ahead.
Now Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end Waller. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
On the return is Jones. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
First and 10 at 6-yard line.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that?
Here's May to throw it on first down. A very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical third downs, better on first and second. Somewhere it's got to pop.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it looked like one of the Patriots was able to fall on it. Indeed, they did. They are able to keep possession. Third and long.
Crazy, crazy. Here goes that.
They gonna look to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Dolphins will have great field position right around midfield.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. To the goal line and in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Marcus Jones now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's Gibson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9. Throwing now is May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game. And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
At their own 1-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2...
And he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's 2. Here's a screen coming for Wright. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The RPO, that one is complete. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Go ahead. Out!
They'll run with a chance. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Dolphins will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Dick. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing is May. He'll dump this out wide to Gibson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, New England.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
At the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw now, May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
At the 22-yard line.
To throw is May. That is going to be in. He's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season.
In this passing game, it does such a nice job of exploiting the vulnerable secondary that clearly wasn't on the same page. And I think it's the confusion, Mike, that ends up costing them 6 right here before the half.
So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2.
The Patriots
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this drive for 2, unable to tie this football game up. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 60 by 6.
Now this looks like a design run. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Ready. Ready, T. Turbo 1 high. Turbo 1 high.
They'll try and run it here. It's A-Chain. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready, set. All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
Once again, it's A-Chain. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing is Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Sanders' kick is good. So we're at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Meg. Pass caught right side by Henry. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots.
To throw on 1st down is Meg. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Dolphins are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Ready, T.
Tua gonna throw. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jalen Waddle.
Touchdown, Miami.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
That's the score. Dolphins 20, Patriots 8. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. The pass caught by Henry, the tight end. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Out of the gun, here's May. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now it's Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Made out on 1st and 10. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Patriots.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. He'll locate his big target, Henry, over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
What's that? Eddie, what's up?
Working out of the gun. It's May.
After allowing the chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
At the 33-yard line.
What's that? Eddie, what's that?
May to throw on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Diggs. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's now 3rd and 4.
May going to look to throw. That'll be complete to Gibson. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
Here's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Kenneth Grant in there for his 2nd sack of the game. That brings him to 10 on the season. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, New England.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of the comebacks before. Pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 33-yard line.
Well run with a chance. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle. Second down and 8.
Second and 8.
A play fake. Now 2 to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Miami. Here's Tungo Bailoa. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw is Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. Again, it's Tua. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Nick Westbrook-Akine. Touchdown, Miami. That his second TD catch of the season.
His kick is good.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, New England.
That's good for a Patriots.
To throw now. May. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of the events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Tua. He'll get this out quickly to Hill. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the lines.
Man, what a big time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
It's caught. It's Westbrook Akina. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Get right here.
A-10. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
Ready. Go, set. Set.
They'll run with A-10. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a fourth and goal try.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Jones now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. There's that man again. Another pass. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At the 21-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's May. Who else another catch for his favorite target. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
For a Patriots first down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Patriots first down.
May to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. May to the air once more. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Get set. Ready.
Here's a give to A-Chen. The hold closes quickly. He'll take up about 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Hey, get. Wait, what?
A run, and it's A-Chen. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Go ahead.
To throw is Tua. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down. On the handoff, this is Ajay. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down. Tua going to throw. It's Hill. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
In motion, it's Waddle. On second down, H-check. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Tua going to give this to Wright. And the offense are going to have a first and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They will take a knee here. Second and 11. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18.
The time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those